I have just seen a fireball, Bruce. I was sat in the driver's seat, looking out the window over the moors. I'm parked down the hill from the usual, so I'm facing south. I was looking west over the moor. You can see the planets and stars. And then a fireball came across the sky from east to west. It must have started about over the van, or even further, but I saw it right in top of my vision, and it went right across the moor. It might have some remnants on the moor. I might find them one day and become a billionaire. It was awesome, quite bright, maybe a bit of colour, a bit of green. It wasn't the best one I've seen. I've seen 3 or 4 now. The best one was up south of Aberdeen one night. Amazing, massive fireball. I saw 2 shooting stars last night. I wished on them, but they were only satellites. It's wrong to wish on space hardware. I wish Bruce cared. Morning. Bruce is very, very interested in something. So we've been living down this end for a couple of days, out the weather a bit more, even though it's very exposed. But the wind's been facing the van-ish, and slightly less wind. But we're going shopping in a bit, aren't we, Bruce? Hey? And we might go back to the usual spot today. Should we go over here then? Come on then. Pull. Bruce, have you been drinking pop? Might be nice and pick that up on the way back. Come on then. Should we go and play in that snow? Okay. What's him hunting? Who's in there, Bruce? So, been for milk and cheese, come back to the usual. Bloody wind's going to pick up again tonight. Only to about 40. Gusting into the 40s. Come on then, spud face. Morning. We actually moved back down here again just after tea. Because the wind. Bruce, chill. Bruce really struggled this morning. First thing, he went out for a pee, came in for his breakfast, started eating it, and then he jumped up on the bed because he was struggling to stand. And then I put his food up on the bed and he had a few more bites and then just laid down. So then I put his bowl by him while he was just laid, kind of slouched to one side. But his drugs must have kicked in now. Poor Brucey. That's nearly as big as you, Bruce. That's huge. Sunny Saturday, the 11th. No digging, I don't want you digging. Qualifying today for the last Grand Prix of the season. It's mental. Max Verstappen and lefty Lewis Hamilton. No digging. are on equal points going into the last race. Bruce, you're mental. So it's quite exciting if you're a Grand Prix fan. It's not been like this since 1974, when two drivers were going in on equal points. Come on, Max.